Hey guys, it's definitely been a minute since my last video and we're now in 2025. It's a little dark in this angle. I'm going to change this up. Alright. Yeah, I think I like this much better. So yeah, we're in a new year. Plan to be more consistent this year with videos. I already have a few ideas in the works. Definitely some trips planned this year, so look forward to putting out some new travel videos, some new maybe install product videos, or just whatever I feel like putting out. So I'm going to be experimenting, going to be making a lot more this year, so it's kind of the goal. So to kick off this year, we got a new toy to install in the car. I think everyone could benefit from one of these. I'm considering putting one in my car after we did this. So that's the Wolfbox mirror, dash cam, and rear camera all in one. It's a 12-inch touchscreen mirror with a 1080p rear camera and a 4K front dash cam. It also does split screen if you wanted to see both. The touchscreen is really responsive and you can change your view for the rear camera. It's voice activated so you can tell it to take a photo if you need it. The backup camera activates automatically when you go in reverse. And it constantly records in the case of an accident. So now you kind of got a preview of what it is and what it does. I'm going to show you guys our install process. Kind of some troubleshooting issues we ran into and some challenges. Just the opening experience of receiving the product and the OEM mount, which I highly recommend getting if you're going to get this mirror. And yeah, I mean, obviously it took longer than expected to install, and we're not professionals here, but for newbies like us, it was pretty straightforward following the instructions. It just took a little bit of time, but I think anyone could do it, and I think it's totally worth the effort. If anyone out there is trying to install the same thing, I mean, hopefully you guys learned something from this video, and maybe you can save yourself some headaches that we ran into, or maybe you'll learn a tip or two. Either way, I hope you enjoy, and if you have any other cool product recommendations, just go ahead and leave them in the comments below. We'd love to, kind of look into them and maybe do some more videos like this because we had fun with it. So appreciate you guys. Okay, we got a new toy day. We got the new Wolfbox 850. We're gonna try and install this on the 4Runner. See how it goes over here. First, we got to take off the old one. So it looks like a couple screws maybe to take that off, and hopefully it's an easy install. Doesn't look like there's a lot of parts in here, so I think the trickiest part's going to be the wiring, honestly, but I think the two of us, we can figure it out, right?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Blue? You think we made a good choice? Mm-hmm. Whoa, what is that?
Cause my mother told me as a child, boy, don't play around with fire, cause you might just end up getting burned. And I know the weekend never rest, so I always try my best, but there's some lessons hard for me to learn. Like good boys don't play with bad girls. Good boys stay away from them bad girls. Them bad girls, yeah. The good ones just can't get me high, so I be falling all my life for one of these bad girls. You bad girl, but you do me so good. Friends call me a dummy. You see taking all my money.
Get the old mirror off, since we got the OEM bracket to replace that completely. Just if we can find the right size.
4. I don't think it's a 4. It looks like a, yeah, it looks like a 2.5 or a 3. But I'm having an issue.
So for size comparison to this is our current mirror. This is the Wolfbox one, so we got a little bit more width on it, which will be nice. But also the fact that we can just see when the back is full when we're camping.
And perfect. Yay! Just to give it power.
Camera, power.
GPS. So this is the sensor. It's going to go above it. And then attachments.
Attachments, wire
Yeah.
attachments. That's
it
to
in
remove the
place.
paneling so we can get the wires in.
Yeah.
Some stickers, of course.
Yeah, buddy.
Always welcome.
Stickies. Okay.
Does it show how to pop them off? Or they just come out that easy?
No. There's a little clip under here. And I don't want to rip them.
we gotta pop off the clips off the back.
Remove the 4 tapes behind the mirror dash
So we can
cam.
put this bracket on.
I wonder if I have poker tool.
Alright, so we're removing the tape pads, and that gives us the screw to take these little clips off. And this should all just pop off, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
So these were a little tricky to get off. We had to use a pin here to peel off these little glued pads.
They're
And then
attached.
take these tiny little screws out to get these clips off. So we got all these pieces out so we can put on this new bracket, which actually fits really nice in there.
Yay.
Now it's just the 4 screws, so it should be really easy.
Yeah.
Alright, brackets on with the new screw, with the old screws on the corners, and now this guy, which we gotta figure out which way's up on the mirror.
This guy.
Make sure we install it the correct direction.
Yeah. So we'll go in.
Alright, top of the unit we have the USB-C for power. This is the SD card that came with it. We can always change that if we want more space. And that looks like the GPS spot. And then the bottom is just the power button, power on and off it looks like. Just a couple switches, very simple.
Okay.
Does this slide on real easy?
Yeah, super easy. And it's really snug. I'm just gonna tighten the screw. And literally 1 to 2 turns. It's good. Okay.
Okay, definitely get the OEM bracket. That was way easier. I think that thing's gonna be way more secure
Yeah,
than the
super.
rubber band one that came with it. Thing looks good on there.
I'm excited.
I think we need to make friends with these guys over here. They got a power washer. They got a power washer. Yeah, we need a power washer. So right now we're just removing the OEM wire that came with the original mirror. It had power, so it's,
I think I can stick it in here and feed it up through.
yeah, I wonder if it's plugged in up there, if it's just,
It feels like it's a whole set of wires, like the system.
yeah.
So I don't want to detach it. I'm just going to stick it up in here, out of the way.
That's probably fine. I mean, we could probably figure out a way to remove it, find a video or something, but
Yeah,
we can do that later. Let's just tuck it up there.
as of now.
I like that plan.
We'll feed it. We'll feed it out of the way.
Alright. Not a bad idea to do a power test, right? Let's see.
Okay. Drive on, always on. Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
Oh, so fancy.
Alright, we got power. I see time, recording.
Oh, you know what's on right now?
The cover's on the dash, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the camera though.
Well, we got feed at least. Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Okay,
There's
so
the forward facing dash.
yeah. I was worried about the fast track.
No, that's actually really nice.
It's really good. Okay. Well, let me be that girl right now. Ooh.
There we go.
Okay, and then supposedly, yeah, you can
adjust
use
it?
it.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's touch.
That's nice. It's really responsive too.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's not like lag, it looks like.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so right now we're just planning on the wiring situation. So the rear camera, I think we're gonna run down the driver's side. We get the GPS here. GPS will probably run down the passenger side, or maybe the driver's side.
We haven't decided yet.
Haven't
One
decided
side's
yet.
going to be good.
either way, it's going to run on the pillar. It's going to sit there. And it's really bright, but power we checked on the last clip, so that's working. So yeah, we just got to figure out which direction we want to wire these things. Run them down the pillars. Run them along here, down.
Okay, let's keep this detached for a
And in the rear,
second.
we'll make the run across the entire back. And
Yeah.
figure out how to wire the back.
Wire is going to go on this direction. AV goes in here so it can swivel.
Yep.
And then I'm thinking we're just going to do all the wiring together, and we'll separate the GPS to go forward on the dash.
You think you're putting it on the driver's side?
Yeah, I think I'm going to mount it on the driver's side. We'll have enough space for the cabling.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea just to run it all the same direction.
Yeah, so that we know where it comes from, you know, or what's coming from where.
Yeah, it would just keep it a lot cleaner.
Yeah, I might even take some tape and wire them together and feed it up so that it's clean. And I can shove them in there with my little sticks.
Okay,
Okay?
that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
So we're just using some electrical tape just to kind of combine all the wires just to make this a little bit easier when we press it up there and just clean it all together.
Yeah, so if we have any like issues, we can pull it all out together.
Yeah, it's just gonna make it easier just to press it all up there and just keep everything just much more flush. You're gonna wrap the entire thing, or you're just gonna wrap just the part that's going
Just the
in
part
top?
that's going to go in right here, I think.
Yeah.
Because eventually they're going to have to split off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the GPS is gonna have to go to the front.
Yeah.
The other one's gonna go to the back, so.
Yeah. You just want to
So
wrap
maybe
it
like
for
a-
about a foot.
Yeah, maybe about a foot. That makes sense, just at the top.
And the rest it'll be loosey-goosey.
Okay, we got about, what, about a foot section of just
Yeah.
taped up. This is all clean, really
Look.
tight.
Yeah, a little over a foot. Just keeping it super clean.
So we'll go ahead and plug everything back in.
Yep. Okay.
Is it tough to tuck under there?
Yeah, so I was gonna say for like newbies like myself who are doing this stuff for the first time, I was always like super scared to mess around with all the factory stuff. So this is a super tight fit, and it's okay that you like push in pretty firm. And you'll hear it. Yeah, it just kind of clicks in. There's like a foam pad right here above it, on the inside that can crease. But you shouldn't have to with the provided tool to get everything over.
It looks like it's going in pretty easy.
Yeah. And there's like a little lip underneath here.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting in there super nice. Like there's plenty of room in the interior. Yeah. But once it's fed, it's good. Easy peasy. This is when I'll split everything off.
Yeah, actually want that one to go to the back.
Yeah, so I have
On the bottom.
The reason why we're doing it on the or on the driver's side instead of the passenger side is because I have an additional gizmo here, and that's using the power supply here. So I'll be plugging in the power to the Wolfbox in the gizmo.
GPS mounted on the driver's side. Looks pretty flush. Now she's just putting the excess cable up top, so we don't have much of cable dangling around.
It's a little weird.
Are you going underneath the weather stripping? This little channel right here?
Huh?
You're gonna go in this channel right here?
Yeah, so I'm thinking my only concern here is you can see the airbag is right here.
Yeah.
And so some of the videos that I watched for installation said to be mindful of those, but the instructions also say to run it right here. So I pulled the weather stripping down. You can see I have like my other cables for lighting already run through here. So I'm gonna probably kind of just follow that, and then I'll direct the two in the opposite direction. This one will go back this way, this one will go down here. This is power cord, this is rear view camera.
Top wires are in, now she's feeding down the bottom one. This is gonna be the main power switch. It's going over to that.
I'm gonna use some zip ties to keep it out of the way. I've got some other wiring over here that's doing the same thing, but this one I have some space to keep it clean under here. Some clips. I'll probably zip tie right here. and then feed it through the back of this plastic piece where the midland goes. Okay, that's right side up right there.
This is the right side up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wanna try it? Where do you want to try it first? Wait, this is right side up?
Yeah.
So this is upside down?
Yeah.
Then we gotta do undermount.
I wonder if it can be, if the articulation can be changed. Oh, whoa. I took a picture.
Does that look really low?
It doesn't look really low, no.
No, this is like your license plate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The only thing that concerns me right there is if someone was to hit me.
Yeah.
That's gonna...
And I almost like it better like up here.
Yeah. Where's that?
It's kind of covered too.
Where is that?
It's by the windshield wiper. It's the only thing we have to like see. I wonder if it'll stay on top of that though, 'cause it's kind of a curved surface.
It's too... Yeah, it's not gonna work there.
Just trying to figure out the best mounting point here. Do you think you could turn the windshield wiper on and we could see how far it wipes? See if we have clearance.
Well, I'm starting to...
I'm also wondering how we're going to wire it up there too.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Yeah?
Yep, sounds popped in.
Awesome.
Alright, so we just fed the wire up across that panel, behind the MOLLE panel, over here. And now we're just trying to connect the brake line there and then figure out where exactly we can mount this thing.
Alright guys, this is a lot harder than I expected it to be. You have to hardwire the red cable for the backup camera into the positive brake light wire. We went in with our Leatherman tool and cut the cable protector. I did cut into some of the copper cable wiring. However, I have now threaded it and put it all the way around. We're going to protect it now with some electrical tape, and then we'll re-link it up to the the brake light, and then we'll finish our feeding process.
Temporary solution until we figure out a better way to do this. It's kind of getting sandwiched in there, okay? Oh, it just fell off. That's okay. We'll get it mounted up there. And I mean, ideally, we want to put it through here to the back.
Do they know what the problem is?
Okay, so the problem we're running into is this cable. This red cable is too short. We can't really extend it any further up. So I think we're gonna have to cut this and extend it. So for right now, we're just running this cable to the camera up through here. It's kind of pinched in the window right now, just to mount back here. Until we can figure out a better way to mount that, but this works right now. We just plugged it in and it's working. It's not a bad viewpoint, so we're gonna mount the camera, see what it looks like with the actual mount on it. I mean, I think location-wise it works. It's good on the screen. Can see you good. Looks good. Yep. So we got the rear here. The front here. We need to center it so the front's more centered, but wow, okay.
I hated it.
So overall, the front section was easy to install. The back sucked. We haven't quite figured the back out yet, but
do not recommend at all.
yeah, hooking up the actual thing at the dash up here, that's easy. Well, the wiring in the front was easy, just the back. We're trying to, I don't know. Don't like the back.
It is the wiring. I mean, for the car itself, I mean, and also we have the MOLLE panels in the back. The MOLLE panels were in the way, so we kind of did like a janky feed of the wiring, but it's really the hatch versus also feeding through the back end first up front. It's probably the way to go. not doing it from the front back.
Yeah. Might be worth doing it that way.
Yeah. We watched another video just to see how everybody else was handling it, and somebody else did the same thing, fed it through the back forward. Seems to be the way to go. And a lot of people were also having the same issue that we were having, which was the red wire is way too short, which you have to hardwire into the positive brake light. We're gonna go to Home Depot and try and find a cable that's similar to see if we can extend the length of that red cable. But until then, we got the setup all right. It's working.
It works for now.
Yeah. Not thoroughly pleased with how it's sitting, but
The product looks great.
everything
The
looks
wiring,
really good.
difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're done. That took way longer than expected, and we did not eat, so
I'm hungry.
let's go get tacos.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jerry and Tina.
Jerry and Tina, if you know, you know.